you gonna get ready to get real with what this man have done to us, man. You can't see what happened to you in Detroit. You can't see you've been bombed in Detroit. You've been shot down in Detroit. You've been destroyed in this city. Your eyes ain't open enough to see that. When you walk out the street and see your brothers in the gutter, are you mad? Cap LeBron is mad, man. I ain't seen this nigga smile since the day I met him, man. He's angry all the goddamn time, and now I understand why. You want to hear somebody tell you a goddamn lie? Take your silly ass to church. But if you want to hear the straight up goddamn truth about what has happened to black people in the city of Detroit, will you stand here with me for a little while? Jesus was a black man like you and me. Jesus grew up in the ghettos of Nazareth, which was a ghetto just like Detroit. Jesus suffered with the poor in the hood just like you suffered, man. You need niggas like Captain LeBron. You need real niggas to come together in this city to bring brothers and sisters back together. Motown is famous to us. That music they made up there in Motown was the most amazing music in the world to us. And now, where's the money from all them records? Where's the wealth? Where's the babies from all them great musicians? Where's their money at? Where's their real estate at? Where their businesses at? Where the children of the Temptations at? Can I see their mansions? Can I see their Cadillacs? Hell no, I can't see it in Detroit. You know why? Because it don't exist no goddamn more. Do you know why? Because when you join your business onto the white man steals every goddamn thing. You better find out about my boy right here, Captain LeBron, and you better join that black man.
Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the ISUPK Detroit branch coming out of 1 West, man, under Commanding General Yohana, man, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to this Bible, man, and what's required of you, you understand? This is the Brotherhood class, where we address how you should treat your brother, you understand? How you should show your brother love, man, and who is your family? You understand? You may think that your family in this body, in this truth, is your blood brother, your blood mother. You understand? But Christ let us know that those that do the will of his Father, those that are in this one body, are brothers and sisters, man, our family. You understand? So let's start off with let me see. Give me 1 Peter 2:17, man. You understand, man? Christ always showed us how to love one another, man. What you got? Kodash, can you get the mic for the brother? Baba Kushah? I don't know what it's at. The mic. Unless he got to just read loud, man, that's fine too. You understand? So, again, Christ showed us how to love one another, man. You understand? And we love in action, not in word. You understand? Love in deed, as the scriptures prescribe us to be. You got it? Oh, Salaki, I have it. Watch how you grab it. Take it. Yep. Okay. Give me 1 Peter 2:17, man.
First Peter chapter 2, verse 17.
Read.
Honor all men. Love thy brotherhood.
Love thy what?
Brotherhood.
Love thy what?
Brotherhood.
Love the white man.
Brotherhood.
Love the man that's that you work with.
Brotherhood.
Read.
Fear God.
Fear who?
God.
Fear the Most High, man. Read on.
Honor the king.
And honor your leadership, man. You understand? Who will be Commanding General Yahan. You understand, man? And it's so important that we show brotherhood to one another. Why? Because that strengthens the nation. You understand? A sisterhood. You understand? That's where our strength comes from. Relying on one another. You understand? We're not a rich nation, but man, black people, when you think we contribute billions and billions of dollars to this nation, man. We are the foundation of wealth for all these other nations. We're not a rich people, but yet we invest and contribute a lot of our finances so that this nation can uphold. You understand? So that's where our power comes in. Each one of us has a penny. We put our pennies together, it amasses to a fortune. You understand? And that's just one of the many examples. And that's why brotherhood is so important, man. You look all day, white man is showing an excellent amount of brotherhood amongst his people. Donald Trump, not too long ago, within a couple of days ago, pardoned a murderer. You understand? He pardoned a murderer. You got that for me, Kodash? Pull that for me. Donald Trump pardoned a murderer. You understand? Because he seen his brother was about to be put to death or go to jail or away for a long time. You understand? And Donald Trump seen that was his brother and said, you know what? I got to pardon my brother. You understand? We need to have love how white people love each other. You understand? Get that door. You understand? That's how we should be. You understand? White man shows love to his nation every day. You understand? It's a difference. When you get arrested or when a black cop kills a white woman, they reward that white woman $20 million. You understand? When a white cop kills a black man, well, damn, he had weed in the system. Well, damn, he was selling CDs. They justify your murder. You understand? Because you're not his brother. You're not of his nation. You understand? Get that for me, Kodash. Can you play it? All right, let's play it. Hey, no sweat. Let's read it. Read the first paragraph. Right down here. Let me scroll. Right here. Let's read it. This Donald Trump loves his people so much, he was willing to pardon a murderer. Read it.
Kind of the one kind. Behenna, 35, was sentenced to 25 years in prison for unpremeditated murder in a combat zone after killing suspected Al-Qaeda terrorist Ali Mansour. Behenna was paroled in 2014. While Behenna said he killed Mansour in self-defense.
Listen, man, that's all the white man got to say. His life was on the line. You understand? He feared for his life. It's the same thing wherever they go. When they murder you, shit, I fear for my life. You understand? He killed, scroll back up, he killed a prisoner. This wasn't somebody he was combating. This was somebody who indefinitely surrendered, whether he was a combatant or suspected. It says he was a suspected terrorist. You understand? And he murdered him. He killed him because he felt like it. He Esau is a murderer. You understand? That's what he loves. He loves blood. You understand? Read on, Kodash.
Another one coming. While Behenna said he killed Mansour in self-defense, during the trial he admitted that he disobeyed orders to return Mansour to his village after he was released from military intelligence and questioned about his connection to an explosion that killed 2 U.S. soldiers.
See, man, he got his brother killed, man. You understand? This is a risk. This is somebody you do not want in your group who cannot follow orders. You understand? And that's why it's so important in the UPK that we follow orders to a T. You understand? Because why? You will get your brother killed if you don't follow orders. You understand? He is a weak link in the group. I would not want that man watching my back in war. You understand? He's not trustworthy. Read on, Kodash.
Prosecutors said Behenna Prosecutors said Behenna instead interrogated and stripped Mansour naked before shooting him twice.
Come on, man. He stripped him naked? What was that about? Was that necessary? You understand? A lot of homosexuality goes on in the Army, man. Especially in that Navy. Y'all heard about the Navy. And this is nothing different. These are the children of Rome. Why would this be any different? You understand? Stripped them naked. Disgusting, man. You understand? And that's just how these people are. Give me Psalms 58 verse 3. And this is how these people have always been, man. A murderer, man. Now we know the nature of Ishmael. We know he's a wild ass, but damn, he surrendered. You understand? You got fake Israelite groups out here who think that in the kingdom they're gonna be killing white people. Like, why? You think you're gonna be? Why would you want to kill? Why would you think you can just go around killing white people? Right? Who does that white man belong to? You understand? Stu, you just killed. You thought you could go in the kingdom and kill white people because you wanted to. Well, you just killed Kodash's slave. You understand? So now what do you have to do? After you done killed Kodash's slave, what do you have to do? You got to pay Kodash back for his slave you just killed. And that's why you have to get out of that psycho mindset of these fake Israelite groups, man, who think the kingdom is about killing white people. No, man. Kill all white people for what? So I can build the houses? So I can reap my crops? Right. F that, man. I'm going to have slaves doing that. Servants. And it's going to be a righteous kingdom, man. Right. You understand? My slaves going to eat good. Feathers and chicken feet. It's going to be so much of it that they're going to get on their knees and thank Yahweh that they have a meal. Right. How we pray over chitlins and pig feet and hog mugs, they're going to say thank Yahweh for these chicken feet. You understand? It's all going to be clean food. And ain't going to be no abominations. We're going to hear about a Chinaman eating, roasting a cat in his backyard. Somebody going to come to Kodash. Kodash going to get a judgment, kill that man in front of his son, and his son will say, I will never, ever, ever eat cat. Right. You understand? That's how it's going to roll in the kingdom, man. You're not just going to be out here killing white people because you hate them and you don't like them. You understand? And as a matter of fact, you might love the white man like you love your dog. You understand? You're going to be like, man, you know what? Billy, he's a good, man, he done picked 5 bags of cotton, and the quota is just to have 1. I love Billy. He the best worker I have. Right. You understand? And it's going to be righteous, man. You understand? It's going to be righteous in the kingdom. Okay? And again, not to get off topic, but, those are things we have to address when it comes time to rule in our kingdom, to rule in our world. You understand? Our world, our society. Okay? And we're going to rule righteously by the law, statutes, and commandments. You're not going to be able to just kill slaves at willy-nilly because you feel like it. You understand? You're not going to be able to do that. You will be able to discipline them. You understand? You're not going to destroy someone else's property. Get out of that psychotic mindset that the kingdom is going to be about killing all white people. You understand? Yes, their rulership will be destroyed. And there will be a small remnant left for servitude. You understand? I might not even have any white slaves. You understand? I'm going to have all Africans. And I'm going to whip the Africans. You understand? And the Africans, they're going to get mad because they're getting whipped. Then they're going to whip the Edomites because they mad. They're going to whip the Ishmaelites because they mad that I whipped them. You understand? I ain't going to see an Edomite on my field. You understand? Read that again. Oh, you got that for me? Psalms 58, verse 3? Read that.
Psalms 58, verse 3.
Read.
The wicked are estranged.
The wicked are what?
Estranged.
Read.
From the womb.
From the womb, man. From the beginning. Read on.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
They go astray as soon as they be born, man. You understand? Edomite doesn't know righteousness. Okay? As soon as he's born, all he knows is evil. You understand?
Right.
That's damn near what he's created for. He doesn't know mercy or compassion for another people other than his own, man. And that's what makes blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, so merciful and special, man. That's why you need to rule the earth. Because you have compassion. You understand? You have, like I seen something that was so disgusting, and I know y'all seen it too. It's a picture of a black woman protecting a Klansman from this mob that's about to jump on him and whoop his butt. You understand? And she's jumping as usual, as the usual black woman is. Being a bulletproof vest for Esau. Being Esau's chain and mail. You understand? Protecting him from this angry mob. Okay? Well, and we've always been like that, man. We just a compassionate people, man. I see an Edomite baby out in the street. I'm liable to, this is my enemy. I'm liable to just go, instead of saying, I hope somebody hit the baby, I would go out in the street and get that baby out the street. You understand? Because that's how the type of people we are. But, man, Esau is just a wicked, evil bastard. You understand? Who hates the people of God. You understand? He hates us like we put him in slavery. Do you ever think about that? He doesn't hate the Arabs. Arabs blow up buildings. They're at war with the Arabs right now. China, they don't hate the Asians. China is eating up their economy right now, taking advantage of their of the NAFTA agreement, taking advantage of their tariffs and goods. You understand? Of America's laws and policies dealing with trade. They don't hate the Chinese. You understand? They hate you. They hate black people. Why? Because they got to look at you and know they did you wrong. And the fact that you're not beaten down, you're not, moping around, you're living like, damn, like, I like the state I'm in right now. They're mad that you haven't put the gun to your mouth and just blew your brains out. You understand? Because they have to look at you every day and be like, I'm destroying these people, put drugs in their neighborhood, and they have the nerve to still keep their head held high. You understand? That's why Esau hates us so much. Hates us with a passion. You understand, man? And it's so heavy that, we still are in that mindset. We're still in that mindset that Esau is our friend. If we just love him a little bit harder, you understand? If we go to church, love his God a little bit harder, maybe he will finally accept us. What do they say about Martin Luther King's dream? What do they say? Well, they don't say that. Damn it. We say it's a nightmare. We tell the people it's a nightmare. What do they say about achieving Martin Luther King's dream? What do they always say? You know what they say, Kodash? What do they say? We still got a what? We still got a long way to go. Still trying to get along with Esau. Who knows the definition of insanity? I want you to look it up. Look up what the word insanity means. It's so important, man. You got a sense?
Is it, it's kind of off my head. Is it like a false sense of is it like a false sense of euphoria? Kind of like it's like a euphoric state, basically, but it's like a false state.
In a sense, I want this definition though. You are on the right track. Give it to me. I want it's a specific definition I want to hear. Because we do this constantly, sis, over and over and over again, in hopes that we can finally get along with white people. Oh, damn, I damn near gave it away to you. What is insanity?
Common concept. Insanity. The state of being seriously mentally ill. Madness. Synonyms. Mental illness. Mental disorder. Mental derangement.
That's not what I'm looking for. Give it to me.
Extreme foolishness.
That's definitely on track. You got it, Kodash?
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
That's what insanity is, man. You understand? Doing something repeatedly, and expect a different result the next time you do it. You understand? That's what insanity is. We have tried to love white people forever. Haven't we tried? We've tried for over 400 years. Over and over. Love them a little bit more. Love them a little bit more. We just got to ignore that. That's just, you know who it is? It's just the devil. That's the devil. It ain't him. It's the devil. You understand? Right. Blaming it on, a man with a pitchfork and horns. You see how insane we are? We're not saying it's the white man's fault. It's the devil. And that's what you get from your Christian church, man. Right. The Christian church does not show brotherhood, does not show love to their people. You understand? They tell you lies. Okay, here in the UPK, man, we tell you the truth, whether it hurts you or make you feel good. You understand? That's our job. That's our job. We lift up our voice. We don't care who it offends. You understand? The definition of insanity, to do something over and over and over again and expect a different result. Make sure you keep that in mind. That's insane, man. And black people are insane because they are forever trying to love and graft themselves to Esau. Right. Graft themselves to an enemy that hates them. You understand? Hates them like we put them in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like we pull white people over and shoot them and kill them. That's how they hate us. And you're so mind-boggled by you can't understand why they hate us so much. to the point where you're crying before your enemy, please love me. I just want you to love me. That is the relationship of master and servant. Which one are you, man? Is Israel a servant? That's what the Lord has. So find that scripture for me. Quick. Is Israel a servant, man? Is he a homeborn slave? You understand? That's what the Lord says about our people, man. Why is he saying that? Because you have this mindset of a slave, always wanting to be up under your master, always wanting to be up under the white man. You feel safe under him. That's your God. You understand? And you have your Christian church and Martin Luther King to thank. You got that for me, student? All right, no sweat. No sweat. I'll give you a little bit more time. And that's what we have to deal with, man. That's the programming we have to undo caused by the Christian church, man. Christian church has given the UPK so much work. You understand? The Christian church has given the UPK so much work to the point where, man, we're busy around the clock, man. Listen, Christians are calling the school and asking questions that their pastor don't have the answers for. You understand? That's what they're doing. You got it for me?
Come on, sir.
Let's get it.
Jeremiah 2:14.
Mm-hmm.
Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel what?
Servant.
A what?
Servant.
Read.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Are you a homeborn slave, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? Is your purpose to be a slave? That's what the Lord is asking. Read on.
Come on, sir. Why is he spoiled?
Why are you spoiled, man? Why are nations always taking advantage of you? I see it every day, man. How these Arabs treat our sisters in these stores, man. How these Arabs treat our people, man. How these, man, God, who is still buying Chinese food? You know, I see what they serve you, man. These buildings that require that a health inspector has never been in, that you buy food from, you are spoiled, man. People are always running a train on you and always spoiling you and exploiting you. You understand? Read on.
Come on, sir. The young lion roared upon him and yield.
No, read that again. Slow.
Come on, sir. Jeremiah 2:14.
Mm-hmm.
Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel a servant? Read.
Is he a homeborn slave?
Are you a slave? Were you meant to be a slave? Read.
Why is he spoiled?
Why are you always spoiled, man? Israel is known for always being in slavery when you read the book. That's our whole punishment, man. Because we disobeyed our God. We were in slavery in Egypt. We were in slavery in Babylon, under the Syrians, under the Romans, under the Greeks. When will it end? In America, under Britain. When will it end, man? It's up to us to come together, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, come back to our God so we can get out of this hell, man. It's so simple. We've tried everything. Haven't we tried loving white people for 400 years?
Right.
We've tried it. It didn't work. We still trying it. That's insane. How about we just keep the law, statutes, and commandments? That's simple, man. Everything hinges on the whole thing. Our whole problem hinges on keeping the law, man. Hinges on not eating pork. Damn, you can't eat pork. You can't give up pork to get out of slavery.
Right.
I see niggas all up and down Gratiot with their barbecue grills and ribs and pig ribs on the damn grill. You can't give that up to get out of this hell, man. You understand? Pork chops and all this madness, man. We can't get that up. Fine, nigga. Be a homeborn slave then. That's when the UPK comes in. We show you what's required of you from the Lord. You understand? How to not be destroyed. How not to die. How to live, man, according to the Bible. That's our purpose. That's brotherhood. That's love. Christian pastors go, what? He gonna lie to you and take your money. He gonna say, man, you know what? Just come in here, pay tithes, offering, building fund, love offering. And you know what? And be healed in the name of Jesus. While the cops murder you. While drugs fill your neighborhood. While they gentrify your neighborhoods and where you live. While they throw you in jail unjustly, man. You understand? Christianity is the enemy of the Most High. It comes under the pretext that it's of the Most High, but we know it's not. They come under the guise that they are of God. They love God. They're God's servants. Why? I mean, why not? The pastor's rich as cream. You understand? Why wouldn't you listen to him? He has all the money, not thinking you're the one giving him the money because he's rich. Because his words were smoother than butter, like his father. You understand? He tells you smooth things. That's what black people like to hear, man. They like to hear smooth things. Things that are not of the Bible, that are not of the Lord. They like to hear, what T.D. Jakes has to say. What your stupid pastor has to say. He doesn't know a damn thing about the Bible. He knows his vain deceit and his lust. That's all he knows. I'm being honest with you. That pastor is in there for his own personal gain. And when it goes down, he's going to leave the people. He's the shepherd that's going to lead the sheep to the wolves. He's getting the hell out of there. You understand? And he thinks his money can save him. Read that again.
Come on, sir. Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled, man? You understand? Drop that and give me 1 Thessalonians 5:26, man. Yeah, you know what? Salaki, drop that. Give me 1 Peter 3:8.
Come, sir.
It's so important, man, that we gravitate to our own people, man. We all we got. You understand? These other nations don't care nothing about us. They only care what they can profit from us, man. The other nations have always been like that. Leeches. You understand? Like eating black people alive, man. What I can see goes further than a lot of people, man. Just driving down in the hood, I see these used car shops, and I see Ishmael coming out. He owns the car shops. And I could just only imagine where he got them cars from. That'll probably break down and die in about 3 months, leaving you holding the bag. You understand? It's just stuff I see that I know my brothers and sisters, the people who I love, can't see it. You understand? Just seeing Ishmael. He knows he don't eat pork, but it's okay to sell it to you. You understand? Like, I see that type of stuff, man. These people don't care about us, man.
Right.
They don't care about my brothers and sisters who I love. You understand? I see this is just my observation. The white cops, Detroit cops, they just come here, man. They hoping they don't get no calls all day. They can just drive up and down Gratiot all day, not doing a damn thing. You understand? It's just my observation just goes so far, man. To see these nations that destroy us. To see Moab, who sells you all this garbage, man. You understand? You go in the Moab store, and he got cameras, mirrors, everything on earth, because he don't trust your black ass. You understand? He think you gonna steal a goddamn $3 pack of hair. You understand? He has the most expensive hair behind the counter, guarding it with a damn shotgun, ready to blast your ass class if you just so happen to want to go back there and snatch some hair off. He doesn't trust you that much. You understand? All them products and everything. Stuff we know more, we should know more about our hair than he does.
Right.
You understand? And I just see the nations that are destroying us, man. Leeching off of us, man. You are the battery. You know, Johanna always says this, man. Black people are like batteries. When you look at the Matrix, that's our story, man. That is our story. We are the battery to these other nations, man. And for sure, when you all used up, they throw you out. You understand? No one says, well, damn, these people have been feeding us for years. Why don't we offer them some assistance? No, man, they blame you for your condition. That's always been a white man. Why can't they just pull themselves up by their bootstraps? Why can't they just, because you destroyed us? That's why. They know exactly why we can't get ahead. You understand? They know exactly why. But, of course, as always with white people, there is no accountability with them. They're merciless when it comes to you, man. They don't have any mercy for these other nations, for us, but only themselves, man. There is no compassion. They don't know what compassion is towards you. You understand? They look at you and say, look at this nigga. He needs to pull himself up by his own bootstraps. After you know, put drugs in your community, locked up your father, had your mother kill your brothers and sisters at the Planned Parenthood. You understand? He doesn't have any compassion, man. What did I tell you to get?
1 Peter 3:8.
Let's read it.
Come on, concert. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, be ye all of one mind.
Be all of what?
One mind.
Read.
Having compassion one of another.
Having compassion on one another, man. Be of one mind. What does that mean? One mind, one body, one truth, man. Isn't that what the UPK has always preached? One body? Why do we have to have so many different doctrines, man? You understand? As usual, that's how Satan works, man. Creating other groups so there's division.
Right.
If we all believe in the same thing, why don't we all be together? That's because you have other men who want to just be over other men, man. Instead of coming into one body, man. You understand? At one point, there were people who believed in Jesus Christ. He was so-called in Yahweh Shai. You understand? And they cast out devils in his name, but they weren't with Peter. You understand? They weren't with him. They were in their own Israelite group. You understand?
Right.
It's always been that way. These splinters of splinters. You understand? Groups. These splinter groups off of splinter groups. Because everybody wants to be the leader. Everybody wants to be the number one man. You understand? Instead of coming under the one body, coming under the one umbrella, teaching the same doctrine. Because, of course, the Most High done spoke to everybody. Right. The Most High done spoke to this man here about this doctrine. The Most High done spoke to this man right here about this doctrine. This man right here believes in both Islam and the Bible. And God I guess he just spoke to everybody a different doctrine. So now there's confusion, right? So I guess the Most High now is a God of chaos. Right. Read that again.
Come with concert. 1 Peter 3:8. Finally, be ye all of one mind.
Be of all of what?
One mind.
All what?
One mind.
One mind, man. Let's all think alike. You understand? Read on.
Have compassion one of another.
Have compassion, man. Something that your master who you love so much, the white man, does not have. Read.
Come on, sir. Love as brethren.
Love is what?
Brethren.
Love as brethren, man. That's my brother. I love him. He's like my blood brother because he's in this truth. Read.
Come on, sir. Be pitiful.
Mm-hmm.
Be courteous.
Be pitiful, man. Have pity on that brother that's on the corner, man. Asking for $1. You can't give him $2. You can't give him that last 10, which you gonna go ahead and buy weed for on anyway.
Right.
Gonna go ahead and grab a dime bag anyway. Read.
Come on, sir. Verse 9. Not rendering evil for evil.
Not rendering evil for evil, man. Yeah, that brother probably cheated you out some money, man. Don't ever give him money again.
Right.
You understand? Don't try and kill the brother. Damn, is the brother's life worth $20? F it. You understand? Don't ever lend that brother money again. A brother lends you money. Salaki, you lend the brother money. He said he was gonna pay you back. He doesn't pay you back and steals it. Forgive that brother. Never give him money ever again. You understand? You don't have to do it. Okay? Give me Hebrews 13:1, man. It's so important, man, that you have pity and compassion on your brother, man. Brothers out here in the world, man, they don't know any better. They don't know that weed is a sin to the Most High. Right. The white man says, okay, it's lawful now. It's a recreational drug. You understand? Now it's easily accessible to you, so you can get litty easily now. Ain't no obstacles between you and that weed anymore. You go straight to it, and you make the white man rich in turn. Damn, is that a deal? You understand? Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Hebrews 13:1.
Read.
Let brotherly love continue.
Mm-hmm.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Let brotherly love continue, man. Read.
Come on, sir. For thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Lock you.
You see that, man? Watch who you talking to, man. That brother who you think is a crackhead, that brother who you think is a is just some bum out on the corner, that you think you see him all the time on that corner, but you probably only see him once. You understand? You see that brother only one time on that corner. He's a homeless cat, a homeless brother, and you pass through that same place every day on going to work, and you only see him once. Read that again.
Come on, sir. Be therefore thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
You might have entertained an angel unaware. You understand? Here's how people don't. This is how the Christian mind thinks. The Christian mind thinks the Most High is just up in the cloud looking at everybody at the same time. You understand? That's not how the Most High. That's not what the Most High does. You know what that is? That's work. And the Most High don't leave his throne to do a goddamn thing. He has servants called angels. You understand? Read that.
Come on, sir.
Again.
Verse 2. Hebrews 13:2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have
13:1.
Come on, sir.
13:1.
Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Now, see, this is the what we need to understand. Always show love towards your brother, right? But in this statement, the Most High is saying, do this because you might even be entertaining an angel. What do angels do? Who knows what an angel job is? You.
Come on.
Do you know?
to watch over Israel, to protect us?
Not so much. You know, brother? What does he do, Seth?
They keep reports.
They keep reports, man. You understand? That's what an angel does. An angel goes back and forth to the Most High. Back and forth to the Most High. Johnny was smoking weed after he took an oath with the UPK that he never touched that again. You understand? That he would uphold the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Mike over here sleeping with his brother's woman while he's at work. That's what Mike was doing, Lord. Read that again.
Concert.
Why it's so important to make sure it's so important on who you entertaining, man. Especially when it's your brother. You understand? An angel will never be a white man. You ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
But if you see your brother out on the street and he asking you for change, especially take in mind, I see homeless people in the same area all the time, and I never see the same one. The one who you think be like, this my corner, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm saying it's all of them, but the Lord uses his angels to do the work, to report. Read. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Read.
Concert. Hebrews 13:2.
Mm-hmm.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Yeah. You see that, man? Now, depending on how you treated that brother, just because he's in a certain situation, man, you knew you had the 5, you knew you had the 10. Guess who else knew you had the money in your pocket? The Most High, man. That angel knew you had money in your pocket. That's when he wanted to see you was going to give it to you. But you was going to go ahead and spend that money on some weed anyway. You was going to spend it on an 8-ball, couple rocks. And that angel was trying to help you. You understand? Trying to help you, give you an out. But what you say in your mind, he just going to buy drugs with it. Shit, I might as well smoke it. And you know what he does? He goes right to the Most High and reports. Get me 2 Chronicles 16:9. We're going to show you how the Most High sees his people on earth, man. How he reviews and gets reports on his people on earth. You got it?
Concert.
Give it to me.
2 Chronicles 16:9.
Read.
For the eyes of the Lord runs to and fro.
For the what?
The eyes of the Lord run to and fro.
Does that mean his eyes pop out of his head and they running around earth? Read it again.
Concert. 2 Chronicles 16:9.
Read.
For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth.
Throughout the what?
Whole earth.
Now what does that mean? You understand? The eyes of the Lord are running to and fro. To and fro. Who else was running to and fro from heaven? Hold on. What? Who?
Satan.
Damn right, man. Satan is an angel of the Most High. He's not this monster living under the ground with a pitchfork. When the Most High asked where Satan is coming from, what did Satan answer?
To and fro.
Coming to and fro throughout the earth. The eyes of the Lord, what? What do they do? Read it again.
Concert. 2 Chronicles 16:9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro.
The eyes of the Lord run to and fro. They're angels. Read.
Throughout the whole earth.
Throughout the what?
Whole earth.
Read.
To show himself strong in the behalf of them.
Read.
Concert. Them whose heart is perfect towards him. Herein hast thou foolishly.
And see, he want to see where all the fools are and all the people that obey him. That's all the Most High care about. That's what he wanted his report, straight and to the point. Was not to stop doing what I told him to do and required him. Yay or nay? Moving on. Next. Who else? Next. Who else? That's all the angels do. They report back and forth. How's he treating his brother? Did he treat you like some bum out on the street with no respect? No problem. Let me write that in the book. Everything's recorded, man. And the angels, guess what? They don't sleep. They don't sleep. They don't know what the hell is sleep. They're working. You understand? What does Satan do? Here, check this out. This is what Christians don't know. Satan loves the Most High more than them.
Right.
You understand? Satan loves his God, and you know what he's going to do? He's going to fulfill his duty to a T. He's the prosecutor. Right. You understand? Who's the judge?
The Most High.
You understand? Who's fighting on our behalf?
The angels.
Think about it. Really important, man. Our king. Come on, man.
Yahweh Shai,
man. That's who our lawyer is. You understand? And the prosecutor is Satan. And you know what he's saying? They don't deserve your love, Father. Listen, they're sinning right now. They love a white man more than you. They're eating pork, shrimp, lobster. And what does Christ say? Give them a chance, Father. Let the UPK, listen, let them at least walk past the camp. If they walk past the camp, hear that eating shrimp, smoking weed, committing adultery is wrong, and they do it anyway, fine. Let Satan have it. But if they change and turn around their life, let me be an advocate for them. That's what Christ is doing, man. Your preacher is not going to tell you that. Your preacher wants to keep you sick so he can keep getting your money. It's a business to him. He's not in the business of helping his brothers and sisters. He's in the business of keeping you destroyed so you feel good and he can compensate off of it. He's not explaining to you the roles of the entities in this book, man, who are here for our benefit. What they do, their roles. He's telling you lies, man. And that's so important. Let's get some more precepts, man. This is in the Apocrypha, Sirach 23, verse 19. You understand, man? And it's so important. Back in Hebrews, that scripture we pulled, Hebrews 13 and 1 and 2 that you read earlier. The Most High is saying, man, love your brothers. Love your brothers. And warning you in hopes to increase your zeal for loving your brothers, that you may just because you may treat someone wrong, and that may be an angel, and you know how the Lord feels about his servants, his soldiers out there doing the work, making them reports. You understand? And guess what? They can't lie. An angel can't lie to the Most High. For what? What does he gain by lying for you? You understand? Nothing. You got that for me? Sirach 23, verse 19.
Come with concert.
Give it to me.
Sirach chapter 23, verse 19.
Read.
Such as men only feareth the eyes of men.
Such as what?
Men only feareth the eyes of men.
Read.
And knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord
are what?
The eyes of the Lord.
What?
The eyes of the Lord.
Another precept. Read.
Are only 10,000.
Yep.
Are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. What does that mean? I'll let you. Hold on, Cecily. Get a brother. What you got?
Common concept. Basically, you can't, like, when it says burning of the sun, you can't escape the light. So his eyes is everywhere.
Yeah, you can't. His light is everywhere, man. You can't hide from the Most High. Nothing, man. Because his angels are watching you. Think of it like this, man. It's 10,000 angels for every man watching them. You understand? Have that type of mindset. Okay? Whatever you do won't escape. You, all day. Shoot, I'm going to smoke this weed. you know, I know I'm in the UPK. I know I'm in, you know, I'm you know, can't nobody see me. I'm gonna go in the basement in the corner and just hit this because I just gotta relax. You understand? Nobody can see me. Nobody knows, but the Lord knows. They don't care. They care about if a man see them. They don't care nothing about if they you know, the Most High he sees you. And that day you gonna wish you understand the man saw you and not the Most High.
Right.
You understand? For you to die in your sin like that, man. To die breaking the law against the Most High. You understand? You gonna wish, you gonna be like, damn, man. Shit, I'd rather the pastor saw me smoking weed, committing adultery, doing whatever, smoking crack, than the Most High had saw me. You understand? Read that again.
Come with concert. Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. Such as men only fear the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
The Lord sees everything, man. You understand? Give a damn about what the Most High has. Somebody give me Colossians 3:2. Give me Colossians 3:2, man. You understand? Love your brother. Treat your brother as if how you would want to be treated. You understand? If you come across a white bum, give him money if you want. I don't understand how there could be white homeless people.
Right.
You understand? How the hell did you fumble your privilege ball? You understand? How the hell did you fumble white supremacy? That's just a sign that Esau's kingdom is falling. You understand?
Right.
Nigga, you fumbled white supremacy? The hell? And then, even with that, man, they be content and happy that they homeless. They just need a couple dollars to get by. And, you know, before you know it, they backpacking across America, man. I see it all the time. Them white people who are homeless, they don't give a damn about leaving it out. They like that outdoor type stuff, man. They've always been that way. They love to survive. You understand? They like that whole environment, man. They don't be mad or nothing, man. They just be like, well, shoot, I didn't catch nothing today. Let me just get $1 or $2 so I can eat a hot dog and get a coffee. You understand? They don't be babysitting them corners like niggas too. They get just enough, and then they out doing they sin later. You understand? They don't give a damn about living in the house. Shit, they like them streets. Toughen it out. You understand? Man versus wild. They love that, man. So if you just so happen to see a white man out on the corner, you can give him the crumbs from the master's table. Here's a quarter or a dime. Hell, if you feeling zealous, you could be like, you can even get them to say, even the dogs eat from the master's table. Say, thou sayest, and give them $1.
Right.
It's been done before. What you got for me, Quadash?
And then, like what you said was good, A1, because guess what? Like, they got that Survivor show, Survivor, or
they love it, Quadash.
what's that other one?
Survivor, man versus wild, all types of stuff, huh?
Eating the bugs and stuff.
That's Survivor, man versus wild.
I
know who you're talking about, though.
Fear Factor.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So they love to sit up there and eat bugs and survive because they know they're going to get poor one day, and they want to really learn. Because before, they was like being cavemen, clubbing each other over the head.
Listen, Quadash, let me interject, man. Y'all see white people, they got like they survival, and they be having their little bunkers, and they be hoping for like a zombie apocalypse. It's really people out there who be hoping for this type of stuff to come. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to really test their survival skills. Right. They're like their father Esau. Right. Esau was a man of the field. He liked to hunt.
Right.
Man, I seen I kid you not. Yesterday I was driving behind a Jeep Cherokee. White people love them. They love the Jeep Cherokees and the Dodge Rams. They love them. And I was driving behind him, and his license plate said Deer Hunter. That's what his license plate said. And it was a picture, a little bumper sticker of a deer shot and dead, like, with X's on his eyes. They like that type of stuff, man. They want to show their survival skills. They want to be tested. You understand? And they know they can survive, man. Why? Because they love that. They're like their father Esau, who was a cunning hunter. You understand? You black man, you better not ever let it be a zombie apocalypse, because you're going to starve the first week. You understand? You don't have a choice but to come back to the Most High, man. Right. Your God is going to take care of you. Right. Or you can try and survive on your own. You can try and be like Esau. You understand? Esau's going to gravitate to his own people. He going to survive out there in the wood and trees. He going to eat pine cones, bugs, whatever he can. Find up under a rock. He wants to do it anyway. You understand? But you, black man, you have only one choice: to come back to your God, man. Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? Finish your point, Quadan.
Yeah, because they love to survive, and they love to be at the bottom, just like we take something and always try to turn it into the most extravagant stuff. We love living on the top as black people. It don't matter. You have somebody sweeping the trap house out, making it look nice, got candles all over the trap house. You come over there, he think he doing it big. But then the white man, he loves living at the bottom. Even the damn poor people. The white man wants to be a crackhead. Rob Ford, I think that was the mayor's name. This mayor named Rob Ford, I think, he got caught smoking crack. Yeah. And they love.
Quadan, did they re-elect him, mayor?
I don't know.
I think they did, Quadan. I think they did. They re-elected him. They didn't even give a damn. And that's so heavy what you said, Quadan, because anything goes with Esau. You understand? Anything goes, man. You understand? It's like, they don't care. They don't care about the squalor. You understand? That's just, and it's just their nature. That's just their characteristics of Esau, man. A man of the field. I'm like me, man. If you know me, I'm like my father Jacob. You understand? I like being in the house. I don't like being out there with the mosquitoes. Right. And dogs kissing me in the face. I don't want to tough it out if I ain't got to. You understand? Right. Let me have all my sheep. When I'm ready to have some ribs, I go or lamb chops. I go out there and slaughter my sheep, and I'm eating. I don't want to kill whatever I catch that day, whatever I hope to catch. That's not how I want to live. Right. I'd rather rely on the Lord. I'd rather keep a couple law, statutes, and commandments. I don't know about y'all or Esau, but I'd rather obey the Lord. Right. That's pretty much that's a lot easier than trying to tough it out in the wilderness. But Esau loves that. That's his kingdom. You understand? He go over to Africa. Africans so dumb. They let the white man kill all their animals. Right. They let them kill all it's like 2 rhinos left. They gonna let the white man kill them. The white man don't give a damn about. He may want to mount it. He just wants to kill it. Damn, how hard is it to kill a damn rhino from afar, from 500 yards with a damn rifle, sniper rifle? You understand? And then Moab come in, he want to cut the horn because he want a longer ride. Because he think, grinding the rhino horn to dust and putting it in tea is going to give him a bigger ride. You understand? He's off. Okay? Just like all these other nations, man. The Africans off for letting the damn white man come over and kill his animals. The white man's off because, damn, he's so bloodthirsty, he will kill the last of everything. Okay? Then when he done with all the animals, who he gonna try and hunt next? Who can take a wild guess? After all the lions are gone, after all the tigers are gone, after all the elephants are gone, take a wild guess who's next. Who they gonna use, man? They're gonna say the prisons are full. We'll grant you your freedom, but you're gonna have to run the race in Africa. You're gonna have to run from this tree line here to this tree line there. Who's next after he wipes off the rest of the species? It's gonna be you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You best believe it. If Christ don't come back next year, if Christ don't come back in 10 years from now, after the white man has wiped off all the other species, you are next. You understand? Where was I, man? Dang, man, with Esau, man, he's a whole topic, man. He will have you sidebarring through your whole class. What you got for me?
Come, sir. Colossians chapter 3, verse 2.
Yeah, give me that.
Come, sir. Set your afflictions on high, on thigh. Set your afflictions on thy.
Read it again.
Set your afflictions on things. Affections. On things above. Not on things on the earth.
Christian pastor, Christians in general, don't understand that verse. Your desire should be what the Lord wants. He's above. Right. Not these earthly possessions, man. You understand? Not the Bentley, not the Yeezys, not the mansion. Your affections, what your desires should be what the Lord desires, man. And that's going to help you, man. That's going to help the brotherhood. It's going to help strengthen the nation. Right. You understand? Help build up our people. Okay? Not be a greedy bastard like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland, all these, prosperity preachers, man. You understand? Read it again.
Come, sir. Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth.
Set your affections on what the Most High desires and not your silly, stupid lust, man. You understand? Quadash, give me that video of that sister and that police officer throwing her down, man. Why it's so important, man, that we come back to the Most High. Don't I reiterate this every class, every brotherhood class, man? Why it's so important that we need to come back to the Most High, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, be in authority over this earth, man. Let's get it, man. It's that Rio Vista police officer. It's the Rio Vista. It's so important, man. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, that's right. Hey, can you play it? See if you can if you gotta reload it. And then see if it'll let you play. Yeah, why it's not playing? See if you can go to a different one. Yeah, that one. Do that one. Damn, that's the same one. Go back. Do that one. All right. Yep, play that for the people. Oh no, that okay. Did I get sound? Oh, choose another one. Do that one at the far right. Go back. See if they get. Okay.
What started off as a routine traffic stop for a suspended vehicle registration quickly escalated into this. What the f? What started off as a routine traffic stop for a suspended vehicle registration quickly escalated into this. What the f? A Rio Vista police officer body slamming Cherish Thomas to the ground.
What can I do at this point? He's a police officer and I'm a $120. So what am I gonna do? Fight him? No.
Thomas and her mother drove to the scene after her siblings called them to say they were pulled over by police.
I have 4 kids in that car. I wanted to make sure they were okay.
They say they wanted to record everything on their cell phones for transparency.
I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, because at the end of the day, that's the police officer and they can do what they want to do.
Police say they detained the family because they would not allow officers to impound the car. The family says they had the proper documentation, and Thomas's stepbrother recorded this video after being detained.
Just being pulled over, I almost fear for my life every time as an African American in Rio Vista.
The police chief says the family's cell phone videos only show part of the incident, and he plans to release the officer's body camera videos by the end of the week. The videos only show part of the arrest, the camera moving back and forth. The police chief says Thomas pushed the officer and resisted arrest, as her mother, recording the video, tried to hit him, which is when he tackled Thomas to the ground.
I ended up getting dipped like a football player.
Look at my baby and how big the officer was towards her. What he did was uncalled for.
As mom and daughter were being arrested, the police chief says 2 other relatives were already detained. He says they were trying to break out of the patrol car by kicking the door and window. He says there were so many confrontational family members that they had to call in backup from Solano County and Sacramento County Sheriff's Office. Thomas just got home from the hospital.
My head hit the ground first. I know my legs hit the ground hard because they're all scraped up.
Her family says they want justice.
I want to see the same aggressive action that he took with my child done to him. Yes, I would like to see him fired.
Now, what you don't see in those videos, the mother, Deshauna Payne, says the other officer took her down as well. Police say both mom and daughter have been charged with resisting arrest and obstructing an investigation.
Okay, Marley, so what can you tell us about these officers? What's their status tonight?
Well, tonight the police chief says they are not on leave. He says they both have served as law enforcement under 5 years.
49, man. You see that, man? That's why it's so important, man, that we get from up under this nation, man. That we separate from this nation, man. You seen that officer body slam that little girl, man? Are you that weak? You can't restrain a little girl? You understand? He wanted to do that, man. They be trying to kill our people, man. You understand? It's so important that we come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man, of the Most High. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 49.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
Read.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the earth of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
That's your American flag. Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Read.
A nation of fierce countenance.
What?
Fierce countenance.
What?
Fierce countenance.
Read.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
They don't give a damn if it's an old woman, an old man, or a young girl. They don't give a damn. They're going to slam them down on the ground, man. You understand? That's what this wicked nation is that is over us, man. You think he would have did that to a white girl? You understand? He did that to a sister, man. Imagine if that was your daughter, your woman. You know how emasculating it would have been for you to just stand there and let that police officer slam your woman, slam your daughter? You understand? You see, what no man in the picture. What no father making a comment on his daughter being slammed down by that cop. You understand? That cop knew what no man in the household. You understand? Here in the UPK, man, we teach all our brothers and sisters, man, make sure you have the proper document. We are slaves here. in this nation. You understand? You don't have equal rights as the white man. Get that out your head. If you too dumb to think that, and you think that you do have the same equal rights as the white man, turn on the news, man. Shows you every day. Right. You understand? We teach to have the proper documentation, have insurance, have your seatbelt on. You understand? We teach keeping the law, not just the Most High's law. Keep the white man law. You keep the Most High law, you're going to keep the white man's law 20 times better. You understand? Kodash, what comes to mind when you are in that type of situation, man? What comes to mind? What scripture is so heavy when your life is possible that your life is in danger, man? And this is what we need to teach to, or to all our children, man.
Another one, this scripture right here. Because this the problem. Like the white man's laws is all come from the Bible. Basically, the way he governs stuff. Don't kill. Don't steal. That come from the Bible. So when somebody pull you over and accusing you of something, the white man ain't nothing but the enforcer of the law.
Is the white man pulling you over because it's his will that you have the correct insurance and registration, Quadash? Okay. He's enforcing the what?
He enforcing his law.
That's all.
And he's not a damn lawyer.
He ain't no lawyer. So all he's doing is enforcing the law because he wants to do it, man. The law is to this nation's laws are oppressive towards us. You understand? Give me that verse, Quadash. What we should do when when it's possible that our lives are in danger with this wicked bastard, man. Give it to me.
Concert. Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversaries quickly, while thou art in the way with him.
That's Christ right there, man. Christ said that. Read it again.
Concert. Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversaries quickly, while thou art in the way with him.
Thou art in the way with him, man. A cop pulls you over unjustly, right? You got all your documentation. They said they had all their documentation, right? They had everything that they needed, right? And the cop still wanted to, if it was the case, unjustly take their vehicle, give them a ticket, whatever. But you got all your documentation, right? What do? Read it again.
Concert. Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him.
While thou art in the way with. Agree with thy adversary, man. That cop could have took that sister's life. Now, that sister, rightfully so, was emotionally upset. You understand? We know what happens when cops pull us over. We know what happens when, with a possibility, especially if it's a white cop, that sees young black people in the car, what he's bound to do, and a cell phone. I don't even know why they pulled the cell phone out. How many brothers and sisters been killed on the cell phone? And what has that done? Okay? We need to get away from that. You understand? Rightfully so, the sister was upset. All that would have happened was a killing being recorded on the cell phone. You understand? And we understand who we are dealing with. So you know what we're going to do? Agree with our adversary. We know we are in the right. And then when it comes court time, listen, if you are right, and if you are righteous, keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, that cop won't even make it to court. You know why? Because his wife just had a heart attack. And he had to be at the hospital by his wife's side during her last dying breath. While you're in court, twiddling your thumbs, waiting for this unjust cop to come and assist the prosecutor in prosecuting you. You understand? Because he unrighteously pulled over one of Most High's children who keeps the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Don't we have the stories, Quadash? I love telling this story all the time, man. General Yohana, around 9/11. Remember 9/11? That happened? General Yohana would always park, they would always do their street preaching around Times Square, right? Always. And they will always park their vehicle out in the street. And then it'd be these cops that come get them tickets. Tickets every Saturday. Tickets every Saturday. Tickets every Saturday. Then one day, General Yohana had to appear in court for those tickets. You understand? Listen to me clear. I shouldn't even be saying this because we should just keep the law, statutes, and commandments because the Most High said so. But I'm going to use this example. He had to go to court for the tickets, right? And of course, who has to be there? Both parties, the cops, right? They have to be there to say, yeah, I gave him a ticket because he parked in this parking spot. Guess what happened? All them cops deceased, died in 9/11. Deceased, died in 9/11. Deceased, died in 9/11. Come on, man. Keep these law, statutes, and commandments, man. I know who I follow and take orders from. The men above me who take orders from the men above them, from the captain to the generals, then General Yohana, from Christ, then from the Most High. You understand? It's so important that we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. And then when you in your situation, when a cop pulls you over unjustly, after you know you had all the right documentation, that cop ain't gonna show up because he's dying. You understand? He was supposed to be there at your court date. Well, where is Mr. Kempinski? Mr. Kempinski, he was speeding here to court, and he crashed, and his car is wrapped around the pole. We're trying to pry him out the car now. We have the stories, man. The Most High will be with you. The Lord shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. Somebody find that scripture for me. That's so heavy. A Christian don't understand that. A Christian thinks that the Most High is fighting the devil. You understand? That you have money problems, and it's because of that devil. It's because of that Satan. You understand? Get that for me. I forgot that. I think it's Ephesians. Is it Ephesians?
Exodus 14.
Yeah, give me that.
Concert. Exodus 14 and 14.
Read.
The Lord shall fight for you, and you shall hold your peace.
You shall hold your peace, man. Meaning, do what is required of you, man. You understand? If you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Hell, you're keeping the white man's law because, again, you keep the law of the Most High. The law of the white man is cake. You understand? The Lord will fight for you. I understand, man. It's so heavy and it's so important, man. That didn't even have to happen with that sister. But again, man, our people think that they can, they're equal with Esau in this kingdom. What you got on it, Kodah?
That girl was sitting up there. This is the problem people have. Like, when you think you got rights, then you think the police pulls you over. Hold on, man. I got rights. Hey, start recording because we gonna go to court and I'm gonna win. I got rights.
Oh man!
But you're not following God's law. So what happened? That cop body slammed you. He tried to use a wrestling move.
Listen,
He
man,
take
he
his
rock
kids.
bottom that sister, man.
Right. He rock
bottom
bottom.
And then that wasn't even required. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily restrained that sister, but he said, I could see what he said. He damn near had an orgasm because he know he about to drop this sister on her head. He's like, because that's what he needed. You understand? Look, she like, I'm not, and he like, thank you, Jesus. It's on tape. Now I can slam her. You understand? All he needed was this little space. Give me Ephesians 4:27. Quick. Yeah, give me that, and then he can get that out. Give me Ephesians 4:27. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened here. This is so happy, man. This is so happy. Give it.
Come on, concert. Ephesians 4:27.
Read.
Neither give place to the devil.
Neither what?
Give place to the devil.
Neither what?
Give place to the devil.
Neither give place to the devil. That sister gave the devil this much space. You understand? Just a little minute space for him to justify him slamming her.
Right.
You understand? Was it wrong? You goddamn right it was wrong. But in Esau's kingdom, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do with you. You know why? For their shepherds pity them not. You understand? Yeah, the Lord gave us into the hands of this nation. But they did more than what they were supposed to. Read it again.
Come on, concert. Ephesians 4:27. Neither give place to the devil.
Neither give place to the devil, man. That sister gave place to the devil. She opened up her defense this much. And that cop said, thank Jesus. Now I can slam her on her head. Now she got a mark on her head. You understand? That beautiful sister, man. She has a scar on her head. So every time she look at that, she got to be like, oh, damn, that cop dropped me on my head. She won't receive justice. That cop's going to say he was within his what? He was within his right to drop her on her head and restrain her as best as he seemed fit. He was trying to restrain her because what? He feared for his life. Damn, we see this every day. How many times are the cops going to use that excuse before we learn that's the go-to button. That's the easy button. You understand? We're still doing the same stuff. You're not equal to this in this kingdom, man. Right. What's that you were asking for? That you would pull with us? Jude 5:20. Give me. Oh yeah, Jude 5:20. This is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite scriptures on earth, man. One of my favorite. Judith. It's in the book of the Apocrypha. Judith 5:20, and then I'm gonna wrap up after this.
Come with concert. Judith chapter 5 verse 20.
Read.
Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people,
what?
Any error.
Any what?
Error.
What?
Error.
Go ahead.
Against this people. And they sin against.
And they what?
Sin against.
And they what?
Sin.
Go ahead.
Against their God. Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
You see that, man? If you sin against the Most High, it's raps. You understand? Read on.
Come with concert. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Read that again.
Come.
Yeah, read that again.
Come with concert. Judith chapter 5 verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
See that, man? That's what the nations know, man. If you sinning against your God, the white man know, the Ishmael know, the Ammon know, the African know, you sin against your God, this will be your ruin. The Lord won't fight for you. You don't understand? Because you are sinning against your God. So now you are a spoil. What you got?
Verse 21. But if there be no inquiry in their nation,
But if there be
iniquity,
iniquity.
iniquity in their nation,
If there be no what?
iniquity,
If there be no what?
iniquity,
If there be no what?
iniquity,
What's iniquity?
sin
Damn right.
in their nation, let my Lord now pass by.
Let my what?
Lord,
What is he telling him if there be no sin in his people? What is he warning him to do? Read.
let my Lord pass by.
Pass by. Leave them alone, man. Don't mess with them people. Don't pull them over unjustly. Read.
Come with concert. Lest their God defend them.
Lest their what?
God, lest their Lord defend them.
Lest their what?
Lord defend them.
Lest their what?
Lord defend them.
Read.
And their God be for them.
And their what?
God before them.
Read.
And we become a reproach before all the world.
You see that, man? If there be if there be no iniquity in this people, leave them alone. Otherwise, their God will fight for them, and we will be the laughing stock of the earth. You understand?
Right.
He's gonna pay us back. What? Oh man, this is so heavy, man. Give me Revelations 18:6, quick, man. This is so heavy. That was an excellent scripture you pulled for Dodge. That's so heavy, man. And why it's so important that we keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. We got the examples. Didn't I just give y'all examples with the command in general?
Right.
And then Judith is a precept to that. It all connects, man. Everything hinges on keeping the law. It's important that you don't eat pork. Do it for the nation, man. You love ribs? Listen, you miss catfish? You miss pork chops? Give it all up for your nation, man. You understand? Listen, pork chops back in the world smothered were it was a delicacy. You understand? It was better than crack, cocaine, smothered pork chops. You understand? That's how it is to a Hebrew. You know what? I love my people enough to give it all up. You understand? Listen, I love my people enough to give up smoking weed. Ooh, I know y'all know all the different types of weeds. Name some of them. Fruity Pebble, Orange Kush.
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights. Damn. I ain't never heard of nothing like that, man. Listen, I ain't no weed smoker, but damn, I ain't never heard of it. What you know? What's your name? Me something. Damn. White Rhino. That sounds like a white man's strain.
Sour Diesel.
Sour Diesel. Look. Okay, all right, all right, man. He about to expose his sin. You know, he got a little factory downstairs. That's why, man. Most High in Christ, man. But we coming out of that, man. We love our people enough not to continue in that sin. You understand? We're what I asked for? Revelations 18:6, man. Start at verse 5. Man, and this is what we pray to the Most High, man. We burn incense and we say these prayers, man, that the Most High destroy these nations, man, that have done us wrong, man. And it's right. It's righteous. Ain't it righteous for the same thing that happened to your enemies, what they did to you? That's righteousness, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Concert. Revelations chapter 18, verse 5. For her sin have reached unto heaven.
They what?
Sin have reached until heaven.
You see that, man? Read on. This is talking about America.
Concert. And God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
You see that, man? Their sins have reached the Most High. Now the Most High sick of it. You understand? Now he's sick of it. He see this unjust that's going on with his people. Now he's tired of it. Read on.
Concert. And double unto her double according to her works.
And what?
Double unto her double according to her works.
And what?
And double unto her double according to her works.
And double unto her according to her work. And read that again. And double what?
And double unto her double.
Double the police beatings.
double unto her.
Double the lynchings.
Double unto her.
Double the slavery.
Double unto
You
her.
understand, man? That's what the Most High is saying. It ain't just eye for an eye anymore. The Most High is saying what?
Double unto her.
Double unto her, man. Give America back twice.
Right.
You understand? Listen. You know what America did? Where my Henny at? They gave me, America gave me a shot of Henny. You understand? Thank you for that, Henny, America. You know what? For your generosity, I'm going to give you back double. I'm going to give you 2 shots of Henny. You understand?
Right.
That's what the Lord is saying. You understand? He's going to overflow her cup. It's not just enough to have 1 cup of poison. Not that I'm saying Henny was poison. That was probably a bad example. But the white man gave us a cup of poison and said, drink it. Drink this crack cocaine. Drink, this heroin. Drink it. Now the Most High is saying, okay, I see you. Now you drink some. And drink another. You understand? The Most High is fair and righteous.
Right.
You understand? What you got for me, Kodash? Kodash always got some jewels.
Kind out of one kind. And this goes back to your point.
Yeah.
This go back to your point earlier about them wanting to be drug addicts and wanting to be a crackhead.
Right.
The white man go out and inhale hallucinogens.
Listen, man. The white man, he does what? Acid. Them white drugs. Acid, shrooms, all that stuff. Like, here's what's so important. Here's what you need to understand with the white man. The white man is rich as cream. He can have everything he can ever desire. And you know how he dies? From a drug overdose. That's how he wanted to go out.
Right.
You understand? Drugs don't plague him and his people like they do ours. You understand? A brother he needs weed to get through the next day. You understand? He needs weed to relax. You understand? A white man, he has a dispensary where listen, I done seen this. A white man got a dispensary where he got wraps made of gold. And he got weed, the moon nuggets, is that what they call it? Moon rocks. Look, moon rock. That brother over there, man. But yeah, and he is in his kingdom. My brothers in jail, they were selling weed. They were selling weed, not hurting anybody, intentionally. Not shooting somebody for a corner to sell weed or anything like that. The market was right to where everybody was selling it. You understand? The white man said, look at all these niggas making money off weed. They're not starving as I intended for them to do. They're finding ways to make money you know what? I'm going to just make the weed legal. Put them all out of business. You understand? Now your ass in jail doing the same thing the white man doing legally now. You understand? Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of your father before he kills you. You understand? We just seen the sister. You want your baby girl getting slammed, your woman getting slammed, and you standing by like an emasculated faggot as the police demean your woman. You understand? In front of you. And you afraid to go to jail. Nigga, I'm taking the bullet. You understand? Somebody do that to my wife. I got to. I'd rather be dead and her looking at me like, you let that cop do that to me. You let him slam me. I can't live like that, man. Give me the bullet. You understand? I'm going to defend her. That's my woman. Right. You understand? He's not going to slam her and do harm to her in front of me. No matter how big her mouth is. You understand? That would emasculate me. I'd have to live with that. I'd be thinking my whole life, how can I come back from that? You understand? Don't see that side. Don't get in that situation where you have to do that. How about just keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High? and this bastard to be put under the earth, underfoot of you. You understand? You got something before I close out?
I don't want just to piggyback on what you said earlier, like that scripture said, if my Lord and Governor, like just summing it up, it said that if we keep the laws, then we'll be protected by the Most High. If we don't, then the heathen got leeway to come in and do something to you.
Right.
And another precept to go with that is the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. Like these heathens is the vessels of the Lord's wrath, that the Lord will use one of these heathens to go to war with you and do something to you. Like these girls, they sitting up there not following the laws. They probably walked past one of our camps one day and was like, these niggas crazy. Turn around and got rock bottom by a cop.
I can imagine some of these, and it's unfortunate because I love my people. But can you imagine how many who has seen our video? You understand? And who has been killed by the police? Listen, I bet you at least 2-3 of our people who were killed by the police seeing our video. You understand? I can almost guarantee it. That seeing how the scene in UPK, seeing where they originate from, could have learned who their enemy was. Problem is, the Christians, they don't see color. Well, nigga, now you about to get put to death because by a colorless person to you. You understand? Because you didn't recognize who your enemy was.
Right, and Salaki, if I may, that was a heavy point that you said. You don't know who seen our video. Like my homeboy, he got shot over a dice game and whatever, right? But I done dropped scriptures all over him. Matter of fact, 2 people, and this is on the news. One of the boys named Robert, he done raped a girl. I tried to drop scriptures on him. He went to jail like 1 month later. Then a homeboy I got, like I said, he got shot. Now everybody else in the neighborhood thinking, damn man, he got shot in that dice game. He shouldn't have been shooting with them. I told you they was Grammys. No, you should have been listening to me because I've been dropping scriptures on you about not committing adultery. And that brother got shot to pieces. And they think that the dice game is the thing that killed him.
See there, man?
Him not following the laws is what killed him, but everybody else on the outside, they think he got killed by a dice game.
Listen, man, the Most High will judge you and you don't even know it. Listen, the scriptures say the Most High, listen, a sparrow doesn't fall out the sky without the Most High giving the order. You understand? You step on an ant, guess who gave the order for that ant to die? The Most High. It was that time for that ant to go. Them roaches that crawl from up under the sink, when you turn the light on at midnight and you crunch with your foot, the Most High gave the order for you to take that raid can and hit them all. You understand? The Most High gives the order on life and death. Right. Okay? Now, you get shot. Now you done seen our videos. We done told you about the laws, statutes, and commandments. And you get shot by the police after you had just smoked weed. He pulled you over for a broken tail light and put 20 bullets into the car. And he gets off. Who gave the order? The Most High. Now, was it unjust? Now, Slaki, was the officer who killed you unjustly? Now, was that unjust? Think about it. Yes, the Most High gave the order, but you weren't protected by the Most High. Right. You understand? It's a difference. That cop still killed you? Yeah, he a wicked bastard. But the Most High said, listen, he ain't covered under me. So, between 5 and 6, I want Tyrone dead. You understand? The Most High does that. He has counsels. Could you imagine the Most High having a counsel on you? The Most High wants you dead. You understand? Like Ahab, King Ahab. That's a precept. That's a perfect precept. The Most High wanted King Ahab dead. He didn't want King Ahab to learn a lesson. He didn't want King Ahab to, get right. He wanted him dead. You understand? And Most High is so poetic, man. He wants you. He devises a way of how you die, man. You can't just go out with an heart attack or something. He wants you to die. He wants your death to lead up to something. You know what I'm saying? He wants your death orchestrated. You understand? And guess what? That's the God I serve. That's the God Kodash serves. And we understand that. You understand? That's what you got to understand. Is that a God that you serve that will kill you because you smoking weed? Now, he's not the God that love everybody. Get that out your head.
Right.
That is a myth. You understand? Listen, most people would rather serve the God that love everybody who don't care what you do. You understand? Oh man, the God that love everybody. He love the white man. He love black and white and purple and green.
Right.
Colors of people that don't freaking exist. That's so Christian, man. With that, I'm going to pass the class over to Kodash, Priest Officer Kodash Gabar for the announcements, man. Shalom, Israel. Pay your tithes. Don't be a wicked, greedy bastard, man. Pay them tithes. You know you're going to buy that whore anyway. Right. We know you're going to spend the money on weed. Okay? Give the Most High his money. Okay? And then go out and commit your sin. Okay? With that, again, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest Officer Kodash Gabar. Shalom, Israel.
We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3 and 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashera. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or Teacher Priest Fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of First Fruits from April 28th all the way to June 17th, 2019. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that being said, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher, Amajum Shabbat, Amajum Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Barakatah. All right, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sister, Amajum Shabbat, Amajum Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatah by Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, with that being said, class dismissed.